Alex is the responsible for this new area. We call it economy and industry. Alex was part of one of the 15 trainees under a European project that we coordinated at WavEC Energy Center. That was Marie Curie initial training network, basically to train, I think there were about 15 or 17 different students across Europe. Alex is from Spain, from Barcelona. He's working there with us, so he spent 3 years with us. Now he's in Spain, but working with us. And as Marco was saying, since last year we have been working very significantly with Spanish companies. So we are even considering opening some kind of delegation in Spain to attack this market, because it has been very active. Alex, please.
Yes. Hello. Good morning. Thank you for the presentation. You realize that I'm not a PhD. All the rest are, but I'm not. So yeah, I'll try to do my best. So yes, our motivation, as Professor Sarmento said, offshore renewables are moving from R&D towards commercialization. This morning we have already heard several times what is known the valley of death between R&D towards the market. So basically, this department was created to supply and support companies during this difficult phase. We believe that business strategies now they follow an economic approach. Instead of just focusing on R&D from a scientific point of view, they should now follow an economic approach, looking into the industrialization of the manufacturing processes, the installation processes, towards cost reduction and improvement of performance and reliability. So our department was created in 2011, but as you will see, we have already developed some kind of activity there. So the key services that we have provided up to now has been mainly techno-economic analysis of technologies and of projects. This is with close collaboration with the numerical modeling department. Basically, you've seen before that they look into the numerical codes to assess performance, loads, etc. What we do here is to couple this with a cost database to assess which are the optimal designs in terms of reducing the levelized cost of electricity, but also to understand which are the critical cost drivers and so the biggest opportunities for cost reduction. We also do market research for companies. Normally this is more for utilities or investors aiming to enter into the market. So here we provide them with information on the stage of the technologies, TRLs, on the companies that are out there, the suppliers, and this kind of information. Then we also do supply chain analysis together with the technology department. So we identify which stages of the supply chain are relevant, and then, for example, we're developing a model now to assess and to select which ports and which vessels are suitable for a certain kind of operations. And then at the end, we also do some socio-economic impact assessment when it is required to assess, for example, the potential job creation or the value added for a certain economy. And these key services, we offer them based on our experience in the sector, which is already 10 years, our WavEC database that we've been developing for the last year, and as I mentioned, our techno-economic models. So we started in 2011 at the end of last year with 3 main projects, but now this year we have already increased to 12 projects. Basically, we've done 4 consulting services to leading companies, technology developers such as WavEC or MTT in Australia, and also market research to other companies such as Oceantech or Gas Natural Fenosa. We're participating actually in 4 European projects. WavePlan is already concluded, but the Tropos project, which you will hear later on, Sea Ocean, which I will just present after this slide, and WavEC as well. We are also participating in 2 national projects, the road mapping offshore renewables aiming to define a strategy at Portuguese level for wave and offshore wind, and the OTE, Observatorio Tecnológico das Energias Offshore, that is doing a state-of-the-art of not only the technologies in offshore renewable energies, but also in all the key areas in the supply chain. And as well, our activity has already raised 2 R&D collaborations with the US, with Sandia and Rail and the Department of Energy, which are interested in our work, and also with Tecnalia, HMRC, etc. Okay. So just this last minute, I will present the strategic initiative for ocean energy. This is a project that started. It's led by the European Ocean Energy Association, and the objective is to deliver a common strategy for ensuring and maximizing the wave and tidal installed capacity, not only in 2020, but in 2030 and 2050. So it has 3 main areas. The first one is the resource assessment. We are developing a wave and tidal energy resource interface to draw production projections in 2020, 2030 and 2050. Tomorrow we are holding a workshop here in Portugal, so any one of you which is interested, it's a free workshop. We will be validating the methodology we want to use for this. So later on, if you want to contact me or Gemma Sambruma from the European Association, we've got here some beer mats if you want for having a beer, or just to put your email and then we will contact you. And just to finish, after the resource assessment, we will be doing a technology assessment to draw a strategic technology agenda and the policy analysis and market deployment for driving scenarios and targets up to 2050. Thank you very much.